How old are you?
17.
Okay, two things about the book, then we'll move on. First of all, if they took out every reference to him being a cold rock-like statue, his silver shiny Volvo, and some car roaring to life, it would have been 20 pages shorter. Second of all, okay, I'm a guy, I'm reading this vampire story, and I keep getting these long things about, oh, Bella, you're so much smarter and cuter and sexier than you ever could imagine. Really, I know you feel like a wallflower, but you're beautiful. I didn't care. And I got through all of that so that I could get to the final vampire battle, which in the book, she passes out and wakes up and they tell her what happened. Felt pretty cheated. When I was in the theater, I'm like, stay with us, Bella, stay with us. Yes. There's a scene where a bunch of men are about to attack Bella, and Edward rescues her. Later on, he confesses that he is a vampire and he has killed people. All of that is just kind of left hanging. And in the book, we find out a little more that I think made all that much more poignant. It turns out that his family considers themselves vegetarians. In a little pun, they only eat animals. They go and take down deer and suck their blood out. Which thankfully we didn't get all the description of which animals they're all like, because it was just stupid. They don't attack humans. It turns out in Edward's past, for a while, he rebelled against that and did attack humans. But he specifically would find men about to attack women, swoop in, and kill the guy before he got to do whatever heinous thing he was going to do to the woman. So it was a really interesting take on teenage rebellion and how do I control myself and all of this. And it made the fact that there was a bunch of guys attacking the girl that he cared for. It made that scene more poignant, and I was really disappointed they took that out. The other thing that annoyed me was the psychic vampire tells them that they're all going to play baseball because she knows there's going to be a thunderstorm. In the book, she says, let's play ball, and then the thunder strikes. In the movie, the thunder came first like it would for any other normal human. There were so few good things in the book they should have got, you know. Okay, there, I'm done ranting. You know, and with all this, every time I go to the library, not every time, but almost every time I go to the library, I think about getting New Moon, the next one, because I really like the story and I really want to know what's happening. But it was painful to read.
But you don't want to actually have to read it. Exactly.
So I will wait for the next movie. Okay.
Is there going to be another one?
Yes, there's going to be 4.
Okay.
There were 4 books. There's going to be 4 movies. They're doing 1 a year. Right now, their plan is to use a different director each time to get them through. I'm actually really nervous about the next one because New Moon is the second one. The actor who played Prince Caspian is going to be in it as a new vampire, which is pretty exciting. But more exciting than that, the best actress in Hollywood, Dakota Fanning, is signed on for New Moon. So she's going to be in that.
You must be so excited.
I will be there. The unfortunate thing is, it's going to be given over to the guy who directed The Golden Compass.
Ooh.
Yeah, which, The Golden Compass, though I totally disagree with every statement made in the movie and the book was brilliant, and he took this gorgeous, brilliant book and made cinematic garbage. So now he's...
So maybe he can do the opposite and take a really poorly written book and make a great movie out of it.
Oh, it gets worse. The next movie after that will be the second movie directed by Drew Barrymore. Oh.
That's so funny that you love Dakota Fanning and you hate Drew Barrymore, but every time, especially when she was little, I would think, oh my gosh, it's the next Drew Barrymore. Whenever I would see Dakota Fanning in a movie.
That's funny. I always thought the next Julia Roberts.
She doesn't remind you of young Drew Barrymore?
I guess. I only saw E.T. Like, I've never liked Drew Barrymore. Yeah, so I know. Okay, I kind of see your point. Dakota's much better. Acts circles around Drew Barrymore. The painfully poorly written book has some really great things about God. Which is why I really hoped when they lost this director they'd pick up M. Night Shyamalan.
Oh. Awesome.
Yeah, it would have been great, but no.
Yeah, you're right. There are
Airbender.
so many different spiritual symbolisms and tie-ins that you can use with vampires. I mean, oh my goodness, the vampire topic. I mean, endless possibilities there. You're right, and they didn't really include a lot of that stuff. It really got left out.
It is more in the book, and the symbolism is there, so you can talk about it, but it's not forced upon it, so somebody watching the movie passively isn't going to get it. On YouTube, please click subscribe. On our blog, please click the RSS feed. Okay, the one thing that makes me sad about Twilight is it's out and my teenage vampire movie is still in script form.
Actually, a lot of the things that I liked about this movie were the things that I liked about your movie.
Thank
and
you.
I thought, and your movie was written before this ever even came out. It was so funny because there were things that either reminded me or the things that I liked about some of the interactions with the teenagers and some of the vampires. Like, I was just like reminding me of a movie that hasn't even been made yet.
So if you'd like to see the pro-Christian Napoleon Dynamite meets Twilight, contact me about becoming a producer.
You're impossibly fast and strong. You gotta give me some answers.
I'd rather hear your theories.
I have considered radioactive spiders and kryptonite.
It's all superhero stuff, right? What if I'm not the hero? What if I'm the bad guy?
You know what you are?